Hey YouTube, Mike Hammer 1911 here. I'm going to do a quick sort of look at my little kind of bug-out bag that I keep in my vehicle. Obviously this isn't the full-size kit, but this is just a sort of a toned down version that I keep in the back of the car. So as well as with the truck gun setup I have here. I'm not going to get too much into the shotgun, but it's a Mossberg Maverick 88 12 gauge pump, and that's kind of basically what I consider the dedicated truck gun sort of thing. So there's that, and then obviously this kit here. So we'll dig into it. What this is a just kind of a cheap pouch bag sort of thing. Brand is White River. I actually got this from Bass Pro Shops. I think it was meant to be sort of like a fishing kit, but I mean it was in the bargain bin for something like $10, which I thought was a hell of a deal. So I picked it up, thought it would work perfectly for what I need it for, and it does. So we'll get into it. Just in this front little mesh pocket here. Nothing too exciting, but just a little carabiner and a little key ring, basically just to use to attach stuff to me or to the pouch, something like that. I could put this key ring through the sling mount on the shotgun there and hang a sling from it. So that's that. In the back of the pouch here is the actual kind of over the shoulder sling for the pouch. Again, I could use this as sort of a gun sling if I had to, utilizing that key ring and then just kind of clipping it on to that shotgun. And, if I had to walk a long distance, obviously you can clip it on to the pouch here too. Throw it over your shoulder. You can also just kind of put a belt through this part here and wear it on your belt like that. But so that's in there. And then also back in here, there's just a bandana. Obviously, a ton of uses for this, but that's what stays back there. I think that's it for that pocket. Inside here, this is sort of the main compartment. So I'll just kind of quickly go through it. In this little baggie here, it's just a pair of disposable gloves, and I just kind of have them sealed in a baggie. They're not sterile or anything, but have them in there to keep them somewhat clean and so I can find them. This is just a little cloth. It's actually a free shoe mitt from a hotel, but it's just kind of a really soft fleece cloth. Several different uses. I just kind of like it because A, it was free, and B, it's kind of sealed in this little bag. I could wipe something down with it, clean the gun with it, do whatever. So that's in there. There's also a emergency blanket in here, sealed. 5-hour energy drink, not 5-hour brand, but some kind of other cheap knockoff brand, but same sort of deal. Little energy shot. There's a couple just little granola bars in here. Not a whole lot of food, but a couple granola bars anyways. And this is a little compass, little pin-on compass, Brunton, I think. Yeah. Anyways, so that's in there. In the top part here, there's some duct tape wrapped around a card. I'm a big fan of this, as you guys know, as well as a couple more of the wife's hair elastics, so that's there. I think this is just some scrap paper, a few sheets of paper, as well as a pencil for that paper. Pencil obviously just because I can sharpen it, I can write in the rain with it, that sort of thing. Don't need a fancy space pen or anything like that when you have a pencil, so that's in there. In this little bag, just some daily vitamins, some Tylenol. There's like a Gravol pill in there. There's a Zantac acid reducer pill in there. So that's that. In this little pouch, just sort of a cheap little multi-tool. Actually, it was a free one. It's from a buddy of mine. It's his landscaping company. Actually, was giving these out, so he gave me one. Again, I mean, it's obviously not the best, but hey, it'll work. You know, typical little stuff on there. A couple screwdriver bits, little mini saw, a knife, obviously. It also does have a little flashlight on there. You know, not overly bright, but it's there. Better than having nothing, that's for sure. So that's there. In this one, just have some matches, just a pack of matches sealed in there. There's a little sewing kit in here, a bunch of different threads, a needle, safety pin, couple buttons, stuff like that. These are wet ones, so these are just a couple antibacterial wipes. You know, always good to have in there, keep clean. So there's that. Actually, there's a couple more of those, 4 of those. Let's see here, a few band-aids. Not a whole lot of first aid stuff in here, but a couple band-aids. Bic lighter. Have that. These are just, yeah, a couple fresh naps, basically just a couple more moist towelettes, little wet nap things. Not the antibacterial ones, but maybe just for a quick clean or something like that, wipe something down. There's some zip ties, folded in half, and again tied up with one of the wife's hair elastics. What's in here? A few pieces of gum. This is just kind of randomly thrown in there, but there's some gum in there. Thing of chapstick. Yeah, chapstick. I don't like chapped lips, so that's in there. A couple kind of heavier duty medium-sized freezer bags. Folded up here, keep stuff dry. Again, more elastics on there. These are aqua tabs, basically just some water purification. Each tab does a liter or something like that of water. There's what is there, 10 tabs there. So that's that little water purification, very important. Flashlight in a little case or holder that can attach to basically anything, molly webbing or my belt or whatever, right? Not a super expensive lighter by any means, but you know, decent enough. It is quite bright. Yeah, quite bright. So that's good. Brand new batteries in there, obviously. There isn't spare batteries in this kit. I do keep another flashlight in my glove box that takes the same AAA batteries as this one does. So that's in the vehicle as well. And I always keep a few bottles of water in the vehicle too. Obviously I didn't bring those in for this, but so that's that. So there's a couple flashlights in the vehicle. I think that's it for that. And this back pocket, fixed blade knife. Again, actually, it was the same buddy whose company was giving out those little multi-tools. They're giving out these little fixed blade knives too. You know, it's okay. I mean, it's fairly sharp. I've never actually used it, but the steel seems to be okay. I generally have another knife on me as well, and there are other knives in my vehicle as well. There's always a knife in the center console or something like that. So, but this is kind of just dedicated for this kit. So there's that. I was going to take this wood off actually and kind of wrap a paracord sort of handle around there. So I haven't gotten around to it yet, but that's that. So that's in there. And this, in this container, it's just basically a little little fishing kit. Quite a bit of line wrapped up in there. I guess I could open it for a minute. Quite a bit of line in there. There's a little tiny bobber in here, a little weight, a few hooks, and then quite a bit of line. There's also a couple little, you know, leaders and stuff like that in there too. So that's there. I like the little container it's in too. It's sealable and stuff like that. So that's there. And then basically the rest of the stuff in here is just be shotgun shells, ammunition for the Mossberg Maverick. So that's that. This is kind of a variety of shells, you know. So that'll be a double buck, 9 pellet double buck in there. And then kind of just a variety. Ooh, there's a pair of earplugs in there as well. Just a variety of shells in here. Everything from, you know, heavy game load to light target load, stuff like that, for a variety of different applications, I guess. So that's all there, and yeah, that's all there. I don't know how many shells are in there, maybe 15 or so, another 5 in the box, so 20 rounds. Earplugs. So that's that. That's the kit, the truck kit. So hope you like it. Any suggestions, obviously, let me know. I can change some stuff up or whatnot. But I think for a kind of a small, very mobile kit, that it's fairly complete. Not a whole lot of fire starting in there, other than of course the Bic lighter and stuff like that. But I don't have a true fire kit in there. I guess if I dried out one of those wet naps or something, I could have a little bit of fire starter, something like that. But so I might add something like that, maybe some you know, Vaseline soaked cotton balls, something around those lines. But for the most part, I think it's fairly complete. So again, leave me your thoughts, and we'll move on. Thanks very much.